think we're live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Yaz's Summer Cup 2017. We are back in the lower bracket, round 4. Cookiezi versus Hirak. My name is Eman Fman, and I'm joined by the lovely OMG. It's Force.
Hello there. It's definitely a pleasure to be alongside you again, Emmanuel. And in this case, it is a wonderful match as well. We're deep into the tournament bracket. Having Cookiezi versus Hirak is gonna be hopefully a great match. We did see people actually last weeks, or actually a few days ago, there was Bubbleman versus Cookiezi, and it was really close. And you can definitely see that a lot of these tournament players can reach up to Cookiezi's skill in terms of tournaments, and definitely give him a run for his money. We'll see how it goes for Hirak.
You're right. After all, that's how Cookiezi ended up in the lower bracket, losing to Rohulk, who is a very good, consistent player and a great friend of mine, don't forget. He's not like, some nobody. Bubbleman is neither a nobody, but Rohulk is of a higher skill level, in my opinion. It's been interesting to see that the titan that is Cookiezi, who's swept so many tournaments, did fall before, but we'll see if he will falter yet again, because it is all or nothing between these two players this time. The loser of this is eliminated from the tournament.
Indeed, and there were actually multiple factors going into why he got knocked down to the losers bracket by Rohulk. Cookiezi's biggest fault isn't necessarily his skill, but rather his attitude when it comes to tournaments, in terms of he just goes in there, doesn't play the pool, and rolls the picks. He did it in the early stages up until he lost to Roar, pretty much. And then he started at least trying to think about the picks and doing a little bit, but he's quite relaxed when it comes to tournaments, and that's definitely something you can take advantage of if you're prepared.
Indeed. Well, I haven't asked Cookiezi if he's prepared for this one, but something tells me he might be taking this just a tad more seriously than he did in the past, because after all, this is for the money. Now, as for Hirak, on the other hand, Hirak has had quite a bit of a fight through the bracket. And, I mean, you may know he's a very consistent tournament player. You might know him formerly as Legend Crazy Man. At least that's his Twitter.
Yeah, and as his name actually implies, he did some really crazy things in our other tournaments we saw. For example, in Duel Cup, which the lovely Eman also hosted and was a part of.
Good times. Yeah, well, Hirak ended up losing to Toy in the semifinals, and Toy will actually move forward to face Vaxei soon enough. We'll see when that's going to be. But now we have ourselves... Oh, it looks like I'm looking at an outdated bracket. I believe Toy already faced Vaxei. Didn't I commentate that? No, I didn't. I almost did.
Maybe you thought you did?
Am I tripping?
Well, you have a little bit of time to look it up. I'll take all the match currently for you then. There's currently the warm-up going on. Nothing too special here. People picking warm-ups, trying to get ready, and maybe showing off or just playing a cool map. That's all it really is in terms of warming up. Doesn't give any points to any team or player. In this case, it is Seiryu Ultramarine, the Lapis Lazuli. Ooh.
Seiryu is Japanese for Blue Dragon.
Oh, well, the more you know.
Blue Dragon.
Thank you for the wonderful piece of trivia.
This artist has made a song titled Blue Dragon. And yes, that is the loveliness that is Blue Dragon difficulty mapped by Blue Dragon.
It just had to be.
Yes, it was a thing.
That is just one of the matches which just had to be, right?
Absolutely. And let's be real here. If we didn't have memes for Quality Assurance Team once in a while, you never know what missed opportunities could happen, right? When you think about it, right? You've got all kinds of wonderful things, like a dab slider that could have been ranked. We have Chocobo. I mean, if that's not a something that this community has held dear for so long, I don't know what has. It's a lovely, lovely place to be, and especially how it is for the game right now. It's always advancing. And what's that map with like 20 difficulties or whatever, right? Most played, right?
Oh right, yeah. Wonderful wonderful memes we've got there, even ranked, and it's just most played, as he said. That's just one of the things which
it's
people
the
definitely
Cookie
love.
Monster. That's it.
Yeah,
Cookie butter
the
chocolate
Cookie Monster one.
Yeah. That's it. So I haven't played it actually.
It's two things people love. It's memes and PP. That's when you combine it into one map, you get just a wonderful masterpiece.
Well, indeed, there ends the first warm-up. Cookiezi with the hidden hard rock managed to outperform Hirak on Nomad, and it was Hirak's warm-up pick. We'll see what Cookiezi decides. Oh, look at that! He doesn't need host. He's prepared.
He's a strong, independent woman. Mm-hmm.
Who
I don't need no host.
There you go. It's technical master. Oh, whoa. What's this?
Oh, is it? By who is it? Is it by? That's not by Akali. That's a different version. The technical there's a really great version by Akali.
Naidaka.
Naidaka.
Frank 4K guy.
Never played it by him, but we'll see. If Cookiezi picked it, it might very likely be even harder than Akali's version. Let's be honest. Well, yes, you can already actually see in the song name. It's Technical Master, and it's a low-ish BPM map or song actually, and it's usually mapped in a really disgusting manner in terms of split streams, stream jumps, and all the wonky rhythm followed by this map.
Well, looks like both actually opted for hidden on this warm-up, which I want to say. Oh my god! What is this?
I think it's 150 or 155 BPM.
What is this SV?
I am a vinyl junkie.
That's the beautiful technical SV. Feels like an Akali map, but just isn't quite one.
These sliders, oh my god. Linear patterns as well. Oh god, this would be the death of me. I don't know if I'd ever even pass this. How do you read this? I'm just so impressed by Cookiezi's ability to hit the patterns, the back and forth especially ones.
Yeah, the back and forth patterns are quite hard.
Whoa! Oh my god! What is going on? That's inhuman.
That was a spicy pattern, I have to admit.
That was spicy, and he's hitting the Hanser streams, the accelerators. Oh my god! What is this? What did I just watch?
Alright.
Come on, listen, I may have not been commentating for a while, but that's really fucking impressive. He's still got a combo.
Isolating the patterns by themselves, you might probably have all the top 50 players be able to hit them. But when you chain them together like this, like an entirely huge and long stream, and he keeps on hitting them. Jesus.
The doubles! What is this?
I have to admit, this is becoming a pretty spicy play.
God damn! Oh my god. Oh, he just tripped up. That was God mode for a second. What the hell? That was nuts. That was just nuts.
Unfortunately, there's no such technical map in the pool, or at least on that kind of level, I have to admit. We'll definitely see what we can do about the grand finals. I came in this round to help out in the map pool because Noah was a little bit busy in real life. So we did have to improvise there, but
Noah's pretty chill. I mean, he's a cool guy anyway.
Yeah,
he's a lot of work for this tourney anyway.
Indeed, and that's why we've got some great people helping out, other people like Kano also helping out, and some players getting feedback, so we'll have a spicy grand finals at least. But I don't think we'll get to that level of grand finals, because despite Cookiezi making it seem pretty easy with just 8 misses, that was absolutely disgusting.
That, I don't know, like, honestly, that he got a 670 combo. Like, I don't think any other player in the world right now is actually capable of doing that, other than maybe Rustbell.
Yeah, Rustbell might be a good bet. Perhaps Toy, if he's feeling a bit adventurous, I guess.
Like, that's just nuts. That's what we just saw is honestly, like, it's crazy. There's no one else in the world who can just do that, like, first try.
Oh, alright, and we're actually gonna advance into the ban phase. The first ban is gonna, before we just kind of skip over it and miss it, the first ban is gonna be Ritter, Beyond the Eternity. The longest pick able map in the pool on free mod, 5 minutes. It's pretty easy, even on hard rock, but it's a good ban by Hirek because Cookiezi can just hidden it. And hidden only on it is a pretty easy FC for Cookiezi. Hard rock might be an option if you are a little bit uncomfortable with the BPM, but I'd say that's a solid ban. And then we got an Ego ban, a hard rock map, pretty streamy.
Right, so I was just gonna... I finally figured out what happened with the brackets. Something was updated, something wasn't updated. But Vaxei and Toy are going to face each other, and that will be in 2 days. So Vaxei and Toy face each other on Sunday. That's in the winner's bracket. And in the loser's bracket here, the winner of this match faces the winner of the next match, which is Azer versus Rohulk, taking place right after this.
Alright, wonderful. Thanks for the information. Next ban by Rek is coming in pretty soon, hopefully. It's gonna be Ganidelia Yaksoku promise code. I believe that was a hidden pick. I'm not entirely sure. I think it was a hidden pick. A jumpy one. A map by Afion. Afion also known for his specific map style of just making really easy to read jumps, but still making it quite hard to play. And I guess he just didn't really wanna fight Cookiezi on jump maps.
Well, that's one hidden map out of the pool, and the other one is Double Time, Slip Away, banned out by Cookiezi. The shortest double time map in the pool. 261 BPM though, so perhaps that's the reason.
Yeah, it's pretty easy for the first part, for about 400 combo, and then suddenly the burst start, and that's just a BPM maybe Cookiezi just isn't quite ready for yet. Didn't perhaps warm up it for it, and just doesn't want to play it perhaps.
So, it's a best of 11. That means the first to 6 points wins. There are 6 players remaining in this tournament. Cookiezi, Hirak, Azer, Toy, Vaxei, and Rohulk. So, sorry, is that 6? I think that's 6. Yes, that's 6.
Sounds about good, yeah.
I'm an engineer. And by the end of this match, we'll be down to 5. Let's see what the first pick's gonna be. It's Lapix out in middle. It's also not loading in my client.
Perhaps because it isn't picked yet.
Oh.
I'd say it's not picked yet. I prepared all the maps and I also didn't really load it yet. But Lapix out in the middle is gonna be a bit technical and a bit jumpy. It like has a bit of everything on hard rock. Gonna be a bit hard to obviously egg properly then. A map by Nyako. Gonna have to plug in his maps a little bit in the pool. Thanks to Kano for picking the map.
Shoutouts to Kano. Kano W. He's sleeping right now. He was supposed to be awake to commentate this, but I don't blame him. It's kind of 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, he did tell me, Force, just sign up to any tournament match you can. I'll just make time for it. We know where this went.
Well then, let's see it. It's out in the middle. Hard Rock. Cookiezi versus Hirak. Kicking it off.
Let's see what Mr. Nyako has prepared for us in this map. Oh, and I'm gonna at least try to make it suspenseful, even though I know the map, but we gotta add some spice to it.
Yeah. Well, Nyako, I know you. I see you there in Twitch chat. Enjoy the pleasure of having the world's best play your map on stream for you as part of this tournament. Here we go. Oh dear, the triplet pattern's messing up both Cookiezi and Hirak. Although it looks like Cookiezi's on top. Yep, it looks like Cookiezi's on top in terms of the accuracy. That means he's going to pull the lead, but he's broken his combo. Hirak pulls forward as a result due to the combo advantage.
You know, when you think about trying to pick something against Cookiezi, you might not really see a weakness, but something like Hard Rock is actually a pretty safe bet. Mostly because sight reading a map and getting an almost assess, or just if there are some spicy patterns like in this map, it just throws you off guard. And currently, Hirek is pulling it off just by a little bit.
Yeah, but he has to keep close attention to the accuracy. He's lost a lot of points on the fact that he's getting a lot of hundreds, and he's now 3% behind Cookiezi, and just because of that, Cookiezi still maintained the lead despite having approximately 75 combo deficit. Ooh, these are some spicy sliders. Cookiezi almost went with the highest V on the last one there.
And those sliders are becoming even more spicy, mostly because of Scorby too. Usually those sliders should be 300s, and those would increase your accuracy by a bit. But the problem here is, you still get judged by the OD10 hit window on those sliders. And if those are really fast, you're busy trying to not slider break on them.
Indeed. Well, it comes to the first break, and there's just 2,000 points separating these two players. Hirak on top just for the moment, but he hits a 100, and now lead might be slipping over. Oh man, it's really neck and neck. Is there a spinner at the end of this? Oh no!
Oh!
That's rough.
Yeah, I don't think that's a miss which happens a lot, but it did happen at the most unfortunate time possible. And I think that's a point for Hirek.
It could be indeed, unless he catastrophically screws up the ending, which could happen. Oh god, these hit sounds are absolute cancer. Oh, Cookiezi made another misread, and he's breaking sliders everywhere. Doesn't look like Hirak's gonna lose, even though he's broken his combo.
Beautiful pick by Hirak. Mostly because Cookiezi misreading those parts leads me to believe that he did not play the map.
Well, he did ban out a couple of maps, so I assume he's at least checked out the map pool in some way.
I mean, he had to look at the maps. I'm not sure if there's a skip ban command in this tournament.
He didn't roll. He didn't roll this time. So I assume he sort of knows some of the maps. Oh, he's dancing.
Yeah. He knows he's not gonna win this pick. Hirek did miss in the end, but it does not really matter. 100,000 points difference.
Well, that's certainly one way to start it out against the best player in the world.
Link to the maps are gonna be in the map pool, found probably in the Twitch description somewhere, or on the Discord.
Yeah, you can find it on the spreadsheet. I believe it's the last tab, all the way on the right. That's the map pool that we're working with this time. And now Cookiezi gets to make the selection from that map pool. 1-0 for Hirak. Not the end of the world, of course, for, I'm sure, a lot of people here rooting for Cookiezi.
In terms of picks, there's just so many avenues Cookiezi can actually go for. If you know some of the maps, you can definitely make things like Rex Heart of Witch work, which is literally just one map full of stream jumps and accelerating streams and stuff like that. And I think that's exactly Cookiezi's home turf. But he's going with a classic he knows, which is a Byakuya Gento. A hidden map, Nekomata Master. Obviously, awesome artist in my opinion, great music and a great map. Solid map from 2011, I believe. Yes, it is. And it's pretty disgusting to act properly. On hidden as well. On the leaderboards you can see not a lot of people with 900% accuracy. And for sure, for good reason. Doubles, doubles, and doubles.
What about doubles?
I think they're in there, somewhere. Oh, did I mention doubles?
Just checking. Yes, it's the X difficulty, which is Exhaust. You know, if you're not familiar with, is it all BMS games, or is it just like SVDX that does the 4 like level, beginner, advanced?
I think SDVX does that, but I'm not sure which other game does it.
Like KSM, obviously.
Yeah, well, definitely. It would be weird if it didn't, considering it's pretty much the same game.
Shh! Don't tell them that. That's how
I mean, It's something entirely different, but we'll see how well these two players will fare on this one, especially on Scorby too. Look at the early act drops by Cookiezi, having to adjust to the BPM.
Well, this isn't like real doubles. This is well, it's not the hands or streams. These are like triplets. But yeah, definitely the rhythm throwing him off means Hirak's pulling ahead.
But Cookiezi found his metronome and is in the game back again.
This is can we call this groovy? I think it's pretty groovy.
Yeah, it's a pretty groovy map.
Ooh, storyboard.
It's also 128
was there a
BPM.
storyboard? Or am I just lit?
I think it just went bright because there was a short break in there.
Yeah, no, I thought that I was seeing the lights from the fireflies in the image fading in. I guess I'm just tripping out. But Hirak's having a lot of trouble here. You can see the cursor dance in frustration as we get this Basara style incoming section.
Yeah, some juicy 1/6 in there. It is an old map from 2011, so you definitely can see a little bit of linearity in there. But nonetheless, it's perfect for what it is, and Hirak is struggling just a little bit with the accuracy and holding the combo. But maybe that was just a fluke for him in terms of missing.
Well, it looks like he's able to hold on, but Cookiezi has held on much longer. He's already doubling the score as Hirak's, and that means an easy win for him. Although it looked a bit rocky in the start, that would bring the score 1-1.
98, almost 99% accuracy on this one on a one try Scorby 2 hidden play. That's actually pretty good, I'd say. It's really good.
Well, there it is. The full combo out of Cookiezi with 124 UR. Leaves a little bit to be desired, but let's be real. Not the easiest rhythm to play, swing the whole time.
Indeed, if this were like just a standard drum and bass map, we'll probably be able to expect a 70 or 80 UN stable rate. But on this map, a 120 is pretty good.
Indeed, and it looks like Hirak gets the next pick. Does he have? Do you really think he has 6 like pocket picks he really can beat Cookiezi on, or is he going to have to rely on some kind of fluke to win? Because I mean, obviously Cookiezi's favorite to win, but Hirak is a really good player. But is there specific strengths that you think he has that might be a weakness of Cookiezi's? Not with this map.
I think the biggest weakness you can take advantage of is Cookiezi not playing the maps. That's literally the biggest weakness you can take advantage of. And if you have solid accuracy, just pick something you can one try FC definitely with a high accuracy, which might on a side rig not be that easy. That's the best map you can pick. But those maps are far in between the maps. That's quite rare.
Yeah, well, the next pick is Scatter. And you have a very good score in this map.
Yeah, it was actually pretty interesting. It was on a tournament I played, and I one tried the map and suddenly I got the score. But I'm not sure if I can really reproduce it, mostly because it is quite risky to play, I'd say. And I think that's exactly what Hirak also might need, something risky. And this one has spicy repeat slides. Look at that! Cookiezi was on the repeat slide for just a bit too long and I missed the next note. Those repeat slides are something you need to take advantage of and just pay attention to. And then some of these really high-angled stream jumps. I mean,
yeah,
look at that.
Those doubles really can screw you up. But Cookiezi also slider breaking means Hirak not too far behind.
This is another map where you can just say, I'm gonna play this in a tournament and one try seed. There's so many possibilities to miss on. But Hirak currently has a bit of an combo advantage. The map currently is gonna end up being quite normal, but there's gonna be a slow part again with some of the repeat sliders in there. Just keep the river, just imagine the river in your head and follow it perfectly. It should not be too much of a problem when you have the metronome in your head.
Yeah, very tense because Hirak's pulling into the lead, but just barely. Only as a result of the accuracy is Cookiezi holding on. This combo advantage basically becomes, if Hirak holds accuracy, he starts pulling forward. And if he starts losing accuracy, Cookiezi's much higher accuracy is going to work to his advantage. Oh, this is just Monka S the whole way through, isn't it? Whoever breaks first loses.
I think it will come down to one part if he didn't miss the jump right there. Oh no! Because I was about to say that the next part, the next few notes are gonna decide the match. Because there's suddenly a huge stream.
Hirak's so tilted. He completely missed that stream. Cookiezi hit it anyway, so.
Yeah, well then Cookiezi pretty much sealed the fate. That's it.
Oh, Cookiezi! Look at that. He's getting like cocky there with those beautiful dances on those slow parts. But there it is. He's gonna pull forward FC the rest of the map at least.
Yeah, there's nothing too special coming up. Cookiezi isn't gonna fail this. If he does, I would be thoroughly impressed by his ability to do so.
I love his cursor dancing.
I mean, he knew he was winning. He was enjoying the song. He was like, "Yeah, sure, let's just have a good time."
Well, there it is. 774,000 to 471,000. Scatter goes the way of Cookiezi, and it becomes Cookiezi's next pick. 2-1. And he's looking to make it 3-1.
I'd really like to see Cookiezi pick Heart of Witch. For some reason, the moment I put it in, I for a second thought about which player could actually take advantage of it. I think Cookiezi might be the best contender from the wall when I think about it. It's a really spicy map. Then there's also other spicy maps like Make a Loser, which these players of these calibers will get a high combo on. But it will most likely come down to accuracy because some of these players cannot just alternate maps pretty well to like 99 or accessory level. And the map is...
Well, it's Grenade. Also from Double Time.
Alright.
Yes, it's Ghost Final. Map by Pokey.
I mean, he's going for the classics. He's going for the classics.
And Hirak is apparently scared of this.
This map is not Grenade. I can attest to that. That is true. If we look at the top of the screens, we might see Ritter Beyond Eternity. Look, I'm not a language expert, or I didn't study language, but I think that's not Ghost Final Grenade. But we'll have it right now. Perfect.
Yeah, except my client crashed, so.
Alright, Ghost Final Grenade. What can we expect from it? It's a double time map, 221 BPM, and it is old, and that's probably the reason why Cookiezi picked this one. I mean, he's going for maps he probably knows or has seen before, and those are definitely the old maps. But actually, never mind, Cookiezi played this map 1 hour ago and got number 1 on it, so it's not looking good for Hirak, because this map is really disgusting with double time. It's an old map, and it's definitely something Cookiezi might actually like now that I think about it. Just the kind of patterns he might like. Linear, disgusting streams. Perfect.
Let's hope this one loads in my client. I just had to restart it, and oh, we're good actually. We're in, nice. Okay.
Alright, nice.
Peppy made a great game. Looks like both players have the FC, and Cookiezi with the double S. He has a number 1, you say?
Yeah, he has number 1 on it. Hidden double time. Overtook GN on 98% accuracy. 4 misses at the end though. It's an A.
Well, am I tripping or did I misses from Hirak and Cookiezi at the same spot?
That was completely misread the timing. Oh man, that is unfortunate. But spicy and exciting at the same time.
Streams. Looks like both players are hitting them. Speaking of spicy, I mean, the scores, man, it's really close to Hirak! That was an even numbered stream! Oh dear!
Oh man, into the spinner! Just over stream it to be sure.
That's unfortunate. Stream! It looks like Hirak's just having a lot of trouble with it, and Cookiezi's like, ha, no problem. I've FC'd it before, I can FC it again, except for that little choke there. Oh, poor Hirak. I think he's run out of stamina. Oh, was I spoiling? Oh, sorry. It might have been because I had to load my client later.
Oh, right, because maybe the buffering wasn't quite there and stuff.
It really roughed for me though. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, that spinner was there was not a lot of motivation going into that spinner. I mean, well, to be expected if your opponent has over double your points. There's nothing you can really do here, except hope maybe a meteorite strikes his home and he just stops playing. But that's very unlikely.
Yeah, well, guess it didn't happen because Cookiezi finishes the map. One miss, 793 max combo. But what's important is the I think the overall performance from Cookiezi is a lot better on that one.
Yeah,
139 UR. That's really good.
When you factor it in into the double time, yeah, that's pretty good.
That's about 90 what? 3?
It does have a bit of spiciness in terms of rhythm on the doubles and just sliders into circles. There are some really hard rhythms, so understandably that it's not as low as perhaps Cookiezi has done on other maps, but that's to be expected. It is enough for the win, and that's the only important thing.
I hope my internet isn't dying.
I hope...
Am I roboting at all?
No, you're not roboting. Maybe I'm roboting? Is it me?
I can't... Maybe a little. I don't know. I'm just... It might be my internet, that's all. And maybe everything's just fine.
It's alright, stream doesn't notice anything. I mean, I'm not roboting, you never had a problem even. Everything is running just fine here. There's no technical issues.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Technical issues in my streams? Fuck no.
Yeah,
oh god,
man.
Why would that be a thing?
That would be so unprofessional. But we'll get to the next map, which, surprisingly, another Necromata Master artist. Hey, what's up with Necromata Master and Force Pools? I don't know, but we're going into the Hard Rock CS, I think almost 6.5, or it is 6.5. Pretty low circle size. It is mapped in like half BPM, but it is in essence around a 230 BPM map, 220, 230.
This is a pretty storyboard. Wow, I like that. That's a really cool storyboard.
Yeah, it's just, as a map puller, you have to focus on different aspects, and sometimes you just have to pick a map because it's a cool storyboard. And it fits the map puller, obviously.
Oh man, maybe one day we'll just do a tournament with maps that just have really good storyboards and just make it like... Maybe we should make that a requirement. Just to add to your list of requirements.
Oh man. That would make map pull so like it takes a few hours at least to get like a base form of the map, and then you have to obviously get feedback and see around how to balance it.
Well, if we ever get a very, very serious, huge, big esports, I think that should become the standard. Just because storyboards are a really cool overlooked part of the game.
Indeed. But actually the gameplay is currently quite overlooked part of our aspects, and that's Cookiezi has a pretty good combo, but if Cookiezi might miss, Kirik might come back, who knows?
Doesn't look like that's going to be a thing though, because Hirax missed as well.
Oh right, I completely oversaw that. Well, I'm sorry, the storyboard is blinding me. I can't take my eyes off the storyboard, but that's it for Hirek. This point is another one of Cookiezi's.
Okay, well, there it is, Cookiezi with the perfect FC. And he's going to take it away in the Hard Rock pick. 76 UR. That's the Cookiezi we're used to seeing.
Yeah, not a difficult rhythm to keep, so lower server rate definitely is possible. It's a 4-1 for Cookiezi. I think just 2 points left for Cookiezi to win the match.
That's correct. It's the first to 6 wins in a best of 11. And, well, it's 4-1. We'll see what the next pick's
Oh, goodbye, Mr. Jack.
Goodbye, Mr. Jack.
Jesus, that is one spicy pick, I mean, I have to admit.
Spicy? Spicy, let's go. You're gonna need some milk?
Oh man, yeah, I definitely will need some milk and a lot of water after this pick, because this is like 3 minutes and 40 second long maps by Sasakura UK is the artist. An artist you might know, at least some older maps. has usually really interesting rhythm and pretty hard one at that. And this song is Goodbye Mr. Jack, mapped by none other than Silver.
Ooh, Silver. I
And
miss Silver.
he mapped it on Approach at 8 in an old mapping style. This is pretty much an old map, but it made in this year, or pretty much recently. And it's so good. I mean, just look at the linear patterns. They're hard to read rhythm.
I do miss that. I do miss that, like the whole linear whatever and symmetry and stuff from old style mapping. I wish we had more of it. I mean, just before I started this commentating this match with you here, I was working on a certain map, and it's sort of in an older style, but then again, I'm a crappy mapper anyway. XD. And I'm nowhere near done. I'm like 10% done. It's a, it's a Jesus of Suburbia. It's 9 minutes long, so forget it, right? No one's gonna mod a 9-minute map anyway. Feels bad, man. This is though pretty spicy air raid hidden.
Yeah, Approach at 8 hidden and really hard rhythm. Sometimes there are blue ticks on those notes. That's why these players sometimes mistime it a bit. It has a bit of an inspiration by maps like Night of Nights. You will see some patterns there. But yeah, that's...
Well, however spicy and old style I might be going, I would not be...
Oh, beautiful. Look at reading that.
Accuracy. Oh, yeah. What even is AC, right? I mean, Hirek has a full combo and 91%. Oh, dear. That's an unfortunate miss. Gee, I can see what you meant when you said inspired by Night of Nights.
It's also just a cool song all around. I mean, you can't really every day just and also the 1/6 streams, by the way, in case I forgot to mention it, for some spicy 100s.
Well, Cookiezi is still holding a full combo, but it might just be an A.
But yeah, this is actually a tribute.
It's ridiculous.
This is a tribute to Jack the Ripper, an old map you might probably know by Bazooka and Explosive.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fabulous. And Cookiezi currently is just, even though it's 96% accuracy, that's still pretty good on this map, I have to admit.
This is mapped by Silver, but this is the kind of song that like you'd expect Charles 445 to map.
Yeah, actually, now that you say that, I definitely can picture Charles mapping this one.
Oh, goodbye, Mr. Hirak. He's having a lot of trouble.
Yeah, this map is not as fun if you have a bit trouble reading it, and it's not only Approach at 8 reading, it's also reading the rhythm, which is a huge deal of this one. So a lot of different parts of reading being tested here.
Whoa there, Rhythm.
A beautiful 1/6 burst.
I'm impressed by Cookiezi's restraint, but this is the kind of mapping he's used to, right? Because Cookiezi's been playing for, what, 8 years?
Quite a long time.
Oh boy, spam? Good enough for him.
Both players got through that. That was actually pretty high density and hard to play. Even Hirek nailed that part.
Sorry, but he's about to FC it. Let's go! Oh, the choke! We were just both holding our breath there. That's unfortunate.
That was a really good play, like, hands down. That is really, really good. Not as spicy as his warm-up pick, but still quite spicy and really, really well played by him.
Yeah, definitely very, very spicy stuff, and that makes it 5-1.
I mean, I picked this map because people were actually complaining that the last map pull was a bit too easy. So I was like, well, let's make it a
Too
bit
easy.
harder.
Too easy.
Put this one in, thought, well, I think we'll maybe not see any FCs. And so far, I'm still right. So far, I'm
That
still
was
right.
close though.
It was close, I mean.
That was pretty Monka-esque right there. That was I was clenched for Cookiezi right there. Make a loser. There it is. Finish it off with some good old spice, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, this map is pretty cool as well. Has a hard to read rhythm. Well, it's not as hard to read the rhythm. If you played it once, it's pretty straightforward. But you do have some 1/6 bursts in there from time to time. But usually it's just a 150 BPM alternating map, and has some spicy up and down patterns.
Yes, this isn't the one that you're familiar with a very fast-paced AR 9.5 or whatever it is, like slider spam. No.
All right, yeah, there's a ranked version of this one. This one is a
Yes.
lot harder.
And it's mapped by Val108.
Val108, yeah.
It's a name you don't hear very often anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, look at those up-down patterns. Beautiful.
Oh! Too easy. Too easy for Cookiezi.
Fun fact, actually, Wolf played this map in a Polish tournament once, and one try assessed this map.
Wow,
Which
really?
Q was not happy? Which Q was not happy when Wolf assessed this one? that was absolutely disgusting by him. And well, Cookiezi got a few 100s yet. That something like that Wolf assess is just something you can almost not really get into in like a tournament performance here. But I think Cookiezi has good chances at this seeing.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at his aim too. You can see he's actually like snapping onto every note.
Yeah, that's something you need to do. You definitely need to snap on every note, otherwise you're just gonna miss because you flow over it.
Yeah, he's just so familiar with this Val108 mapping style as well.
Yeah.
Like these were the maps that, like, you know, the hardest map in the game, Scary Rose. You know, like these are the maps that he was able to impress people with. Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Well, yeah, this is a map where you have to jump from flow aim to snappy aim quite a lot. You have to change a lot, and that's something which makes it definitely hard. You know, usually you have alternating maps which only use flow aim, like Scarlet Rose uses a lot of flow aim, or Scary Rose, well, the better infamous name for it. And then there's really sharp angles. Usually normal modern alternating maps do have sharp angles. Oh! That is a miss. Can Hira come back if he keeps up seeing the rest and Cookiezi misses again? I mean, there's a chance. Oh,
yeah, actually, there's a chance. Oh,
well, and that chance just flew out of the window.
Come on, you have to commentator's curse Hirak. He's been trying so hard this whole match.
Well, I'm trying to believe in him, but no, I'm so spoiled by the match of Bubbleman against Cookiezi, which is so incredibly tense and close. And Jesus, I'm still believing in him. I want a reverse sweep, but that is most likely not going to happen.
Well, Cookiezi is now starting to suffer a little bit, but the problem is Hirak isn't holding together a combo and losing his chances.
Alright, Cookiezi also switched to single tapping. Hirak is also single tapping. But you know, single tapping is also actually pretty okay on this one. The notes aren't too long. But if you try to single tap the 1/6 burst, then you're obviously gonna break like Cookiezi did before. I mean, you don't want to single tap 210 BPM on 1/4. That's not something you wanna do. I mean, 225 actually. I think it's 225.
Whatever it's written there, you might want to take that and then like 1.5 times it.
Alright, then it's 225.
Yeah.
Then I corrected it properly. Perfect.
Yeah, it's about. Well, it seems fast.
It
seems a little bit faster.
The 1/6 burst, there are only a few of those, like the one we just saw, for like 3 notes of 225 BPM burst.
Well, there it is. Cookiezi takes the victory over Hirak. He stays in. Hirak is eliminated. We're down to just 5 players in Yaz Summer Cup 2017. The next match coming right up is going to be Azer versus Rohulk. So don't go anywhere. That's correct, right?
I think that sounds pretty good.
Yes, Azer versus Rohulk. And that's coming in just about 10 minutes. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon with the next elimination match. And of course, make sure you also want to, if you do have to go, you stick around tomorrow for the winner of that, either Azer or Rohulk, who gets to face Cookiezi as well. And then on Sunday, possibly, although I'm hearing word that it might not be the case, it'll be the Toy versus Vaxane match. So that's a legendary match, I'll tell you. Don't stick. I should say, don't go anywhere and do stick around. But thanks so much for watching this, guys, and we'll see you soon. I've been E-Man F-Man.
And this is Chiefos.
And until next time, which is in just a few minutes, ciao.
Goodbye.